My name is Xiuhtezcatl Martinez. I'm a 14-year-old indigenous environmental activist.
So I really got involved in environmental activism when I was 6 years old. That's when I did my first public speaking engagement.
I just said a prayer on my native language. I was giving thanks to all the elements, the water, the fire, the earth, the air. I was giving thanks for them to give us life, to give us energy, to give us strength.
Obama awarded me with the Youth Changemaker of the Year award.
You're 16. You may be the youngest person on our show.
Speaking in Paris at COP21, President Obama honoring him. If I Google your name, thousands and thousands and thousands of entries come up and pages of stuff already in your life.
Very, very honored to be here today. It's amazing to look and see almost 200 countries represented here today, because it's really going to take united action from all of us in order to make a difference.
You're one of the youngest people ever to address the UN on climate matters.
We are at a tipping point right now where we will either be remembered as the generation that destroyed the planet, as a generation that put profits before future, or as a generation that united to address the greatest issue of our time.
He was telling me that basically he is from the generation that has the most at stake in climate change.
Everything that they're talking about is like the world we're gonna inherit. Every problem that brings us together that the Sustainable Development Goals hopes to accomplish is like about our future.
And that's why I think what you're doing is so important. You gotta remind our country that, about the importance of the land.
People gotta stop looking at this problem as an environmental issue. This is a human rights issue, especially for this generation, especially for the youth of this planet. I was raised in the Aztec tradition, and my father taught me that as indigenous people, we are the original caretakers of the land. And we were the original activists before that word even existed. The solutions are here, and with them are coming millions of jobs and economic opportunities. Imagine if we took all the money that we are pouring into the fossil fuel industry and into the nuclear industry and put that into renewables. Imagine what we could accomplish. If we want to create that world that we're all envisioning, it's not going to come from waiting for world leaders to take action. So that's why we're right here, right now. We're really specifically looking at climate solutions. We feel that climate change is one of the greatest issues we have ever seen. It is the defining issue of our time, and our generation is going to be most impacted by climate change. So therefore, our generation has the most at stake.
After I saw that documentary, I realized I could do of two things. One, I could sit by idly as the world around me, as my world collapsed. Because a lot of people say that this generation is a future, but the truth is we're here now. We are the present, so I decided to take action. I decided to get engaged. And right after that, I started an organization called Earth Guardians. I'm the youth director of this organization, and we're working in communities to protect the earth, the air, the water, and the atmosphere so that my generation and those to follow will inherit a healthy, safe, sustainable, equitable planet for every generation to come.
We got pesticides out of our parks in Boulder, Colorado. A group of kids did that. We got coal ash regulated in the city of Boulder. We worked on getting our city transferred to renewable energy and ending a 20-year contract with Xcel Energy.
Xiuhtezcatl has such an enormous weight on his shoulders because he's a visionary. I think he's just this incredibly aware, inspired, wise young person. And it is a great weight that he carries at the age of 59.
There's a lot of people in the world that don't care about the environment, but people care about their kids, about their grandchildren, about their legacy that they're going to leave behind. That's what's at stake. That's what's at stake, is the kind of world my generation is going to be left with. That's what I'm fighting to protect. That's what my message is all about. And that's why people got to listen.
I am more optimistic for meeting you.
We owe it to future generations to be the leaders of today so that they can have a tomorrow. Thank you.